Let's be honest, most of us grew up thinking math was for geniuses, for people with high IQs, crazy logic skills, and the math gene. But here's the truth. No one is born good at math. Math is not talent, it's training. And once you learn how to train your brain the right way, everything changes. Being good at math isn't about memorizing formulas or grinding for hours. It's about learning how to think. So in this video, I'll show you how to study math effectively in a way that actually sticks. You'll learn how to make it simple, how to stop feeling dumb or anxious, and how to finally get it. Math anxiety is real. Research shows that over 90% of adults have felt stressed, confused, or defeated by math at some point. And I get it. I've been there, sitting in class, staring at numbers that make zero sense. Watching the teacher explain something that seems easy for everyone else except you. You start to think, maybe I'm just not a math person. But that's a lie. The real reason most people struggle with math is simple. They're trying to understand math before they've ever used it. You can't learn to drive a car by watching someone else drive. You have to sit in the seat, start the engine, and make a few wrong turns. Math works the same way. You don't learn it by memorizing, you learn it by doing. Most students make one big mistake. They study math passively. They read notes. They listen to lectures. They highlight textbooks. It feels productive, but it doesn't actually make you smarter. Passive learning is like watching someone else work out and expecting your muscles to grow. Active learning is what builds real skill. That means solving problems yourself, talking through your reasoning, teaching someone else what you learned, making mistakes and fixing them. That's how your brain starts building real connections, one problem at a time. So here's the process that transformed how I studied math, and it works for anyone. Step 1. Look at the question first. Before writing anything, take a moment to think. What is this question really asking? What do you already know? Step 2. If you're totally stuck, check the answer. Yes, really. Look at the solution. Study how it's done. Understand the logic behind each step. Step 3. Set the answer aside and try it again on your own. Recreate the solution from memory. If you forget a step, check again. Then redo it until you can solve it independently. Step 4. Don't move on until you truly get it. The goal isn't to rush through 10 problems, it's to master one. Because the magic happens when your brain says, oh, I know this pattern. I've seen this before. That's when math starts to click. You know that feeling when you're in class and the teacher jumps from one step to another, and you're just sitting there thinking, wait, how do we get here? That's not your fault. Math is built like a tower. Every level stands on the one below it. If you miss something in algebra, geometry, or fractions, calculus will feel like a foreign language. You're not bad at math. You're just missing a few bricks. So instead of calling yourself dumb, go back and fill in the gaps. Revisit what doesn't make sense until it does. Math builds itself. You just need to make sure your foundation is strong. Here's something that blew my mind when I first learned it. Your brain has two modes, a slow brain and a fast brain. Your slow brain is for reasoning, logic, and problem solving. It's the part that works hard when you're learning something new. Your fast brain recognizes patterns automatically. It's what you use when you instantly know 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. When you practice math often enough, your slow brain starts passing tasks to your fast brain. What used to take effort becomes automatic. That's how math masters work. They've practiced so much that their brain instantly recognizes what to do. And you can build that same skill, one repetition at a time. You don't need to study math for 8 hours straight. You need to study it for 30 focused minutes a day. That's how consistency beats intensity. It's better to study short, focus sessions regularly than to cram once a week. And if you ever feel stuck, don't sit there for hours in frustration. Look up the answer, understand it deeply, then redo it until it's yours. Every time you solve one problem, your brain gets a little sharper. If you want to test whether you really understand something, use the Feynman technique. It's simple. Try explaining the concept to a friend or even to a child. If you can explain it clearly and simply, you've mastered it. If you can't, you found the spot you need to review. Teaching is the ultimate test of understanding. Here's the truth. Everyone who's good at math today once felt dumb doing it. Even top students and professors make mistakes feel confused, or blank out in class. That's not failure. It's growth in action. So stop labeling yourself as bad at math. You're just in training. Once you believe you can learn it, your brain starts opening up to it. Confidence isn't something you earn after success. It's what allows success to happen in the first place. Math isn't about numbers. It's about patience, problem solving, and persistence. It's about learning how to think clearly. So don't study math to pass a test. Study it to sharpen your mind. Because once you can learn math, you can learn anything. So keep practicing, keep believing, and remember, you're not born good at math. You become good at it. If this video helped you see math differently, hit that like button, share it with someone who's struggling, and subscribe for more deep lessons that help you think smarter, not harder. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop thinking.